क्या फ्रेमवर्क होता है बायोग्राफी के लिए कि अगर हम स्टूडेंट्स के लिए बोलें कि बायोग्राफी उसको राइट करनी है?
तो बच्चों के लिए, एंड आई एम राइट, दिस इज अ बुक फॉर छोटे बच्चे, मतलब चिल्ड्रन मे बी एजेस 8 to 12. दैट इज द एज ग्रुप दैट द पब्लिशर्स आर ट्राइंग टू मार्केट इट टू. सो उस उम्र के बच्चे दे मे गेट बोर्ड. आजकल तो इतने सारे different devices हैं. There's digital media, there's television, there's smartphone, and there's video games and all of that. So the onus is on the writer to take their writing seriously and come up with things that will be engaging to children. So this Raja Ravi Verma book, and you're asking about it because it was a clue on Kaun Banega Crorepati. So the thing is, this book, I had to think कि बच्चों को, how do I write a book that will be interesting to them? Or bus, and if you do just an illustrated biography, then it's just a story कि हाँ Ravi Verma was born in Kilimanur in April 29th on so and so date, और फिर उसको भाई था, बहन था, मम्मा था, this that, and it's just a story and it's a linear narrative. So I said we need to do things a little differently, make it more interesting. तो मैंने सोचा कि what would make it appealing to बच्चे, and I thought let's frame the कहानी from a बच्चों का perspective. तो आई मेड इट सीम लाइक द चाइल्ड इज डिस्कवरिंग ये राजा रवि वर्मा कौन है और वो राजा था क्या नहीं, यू नो दैट क्वेश्चन दैट बच्चे हैव. So this person in the classroom is discovering, in this instance with her mother, looking up on Google and everything कि Raja Ravi Verma कौन है. So the book is written as with the thoughts of the girl who's discovering, as well as the details of Raja Ravi Verma. It's not a scholarly book. It's not a fact scholarly book on Raja Ravi Verma. बहुत सारे books हैं उस type की. This is a बच्चों का कहानी जिसमें the main purpose of my writing the book is kids can recognize art. बहुत सारे लोग आर्टिस्ट का, फॉरेन आर्टिस्ट का, वेस्टर्न आर्टिस्ट का कैनन उनको सब पता है. मोनालिसा बताओ, मोनालिसा है, आर्टिस्ट कौन है वो भी बता देंगे, पर राजा रवि वर्मा का आर्ट दिखाओ पता ही नहीं है ये जटायुवध ने कौन किया या गैलेक्सी ऑफ म्यूजिशियंस. सो आई थॉट लेट्स पुट 10 पिक्चर्स फ्रॉम द पब्लिक डोमेन इन द चिल्ड्रंस बुक कि बच्चे after reading this book can also go around when they see Jatayu on the wall, even if it's a print, they can say this is a Ravi Verma painting, so they become knowledgeable. So that was my purpose. That purpose has been fulfilled. Now if you tell me you didn't explain that detail, go detail, it's not everything from day 1 to day 2. It's just his talking about his art, discovering who he is as an artist, fun facts about him. So back में I have a whole section called fun facts. That in Kilimanur, the village where Raja Ravi Verma was born, वहाँ पे post office नहीं था. But he started painting, and all his art, even though those days he has not gone by plane or train or anything, he travelled by bus and bullock cart or whatever all over the country. He was like an ambassador. He was like because his art went abroad.
फन फैक्ट्स को कैसे उसमें
तो ये फन फैक्ट्स I put as a section called fun facts, so that children who are reading can also learn that. So I'm talking to you about the post office because his aunt went outside. इतना सारा mail आना शुरू किया post, और they used to carry it from the next village to this village to give him the post. So they said नहीं अभी तो post office शुरू करना है. So it's because of Raja Ravi Verma that Kilimanur got a post office, which is where he was born. Then the fun fact of how did he get the title Raja, and if you read the book you can find out. So these are things. It was not a title because he was born into royalty. He actually married a girl from the palace, but he himself came from a pedigree background. But फिर भी he got this title of Raja from the British when he won the Kaiser-Hind medal. And after that, and when he won the Vienna gold medal at his art competition, he didn't go, but his art went. They called him a Raja.
कितने चैप्टर्स होने चाहिए किसी बुक के अंदर?
That depends on the book, जी. तो अगर वो पिक्चर बुक है, तो पिक्चर बुक cannot be more than 32 pages, cannot be more than 1000 words, and most of them are only 500 words, and you have to have picture on every page. If you are writing a middle grade book, you should have at least a minimum of 25,000 words. If you are writing an illustrated biography, this is only a couple of thousand words. इतना लंबा तो नहीं है कहानी. So there's no rule. It depends on the age group you're writing for and what kind of book you're writing. So within children's writing, there is so many different types of children's writing. There is a conventional picture book, there are illustrated biographies, there are chapter books, there are story books, there are narratives in verse, which means कहानी है पर verse में लिखा हुआ है, poetry में लिखा हुआ है. So there are so many different kinds. And then when you go up to what they call YA, YA children's books are called young adult. So older children. Then those books are even more, at 150 pages long at least. So some number of chapters. Depends on what you're writing.
बच्चे
And I've written most of them.
देखा है हमने कि 100 से ज़्यादा पेज पर बच्चे कहीं बोर तो नहीं हो जाते हैं, ऐसा आपने?
इसीलिए मैंने जो रवि वर्मा पुस्तक के बारे में अभी पूछा था ना, मेरा मतलब गोल था कि बच्चे बोर नहीं होगा, तो इसीलिए मैंने फन फैक्ट्स डाल दिया, मैंने कॉमिक बबल्स डाल दिया, जहाँ बच्चा सोच रहा है अरे रवि वर्मा ने 18 साल में शादी किया और एक 12 साल के लड़के के साथ, थैंक गॉड कि आजकल मॉडर्न डेज में ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए, विच इज़ गुड बिकॉज व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट इज व्हाट द रीडर इज थिंकिंग. आजकल के बच्चे पढ़ते हुए मस्ट बी थिंकिंग अरे not married at 18 to a 12-year-old, you know. So that thought that the reader is having is what I'm putting into the book, in the character of that child who's thinking it. So those are clever narrative ploys, and by doing that, this book, I'm being honest, not showing off, but there is a group like the Scholastic Reading Group you mentioned. There is a in Delhi, there is a group, not in Delhi, I don't know where they're located. It's called Beyond the Box. It's something parents send their children to, they pay money and they get writing instruction. It's a reading and writing club. वहाँ पे the children read a whole bunch of books in a year. And they voted Ravi Verma's, Raja Ravi Verma's Prince with the Paintbrush by Shobha Tharoor as the best book of the year. I got a big award and everything. Children voted for it. So when children like your book, you have won. You know, that is the best thing.
बिजनेस के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बात करें तो
हाँ.
फिजिकल बुक और डिजिटल बुक,
हाँ.
उसमें क्या लगता है आपको कि ऑनलाइन बुक जाने पर ज़्यादा मॉनेटरी बेनिफिट हो सकता है राइटर्स के लिए?
राइटर्स के लिए तो मैंने नहीं देखा है, मेरा तो अभी प्रिंट बुक से ज़्यादा रॉयल्टीज़ मिल रहा है, पर पब्लिशर्स व्हाट दे थिंक आई डोंट नो, बट मोस्ट ऑफ माय बुक्स आर आल्सो अवेलेबल ऑन किंडल. पर यू नो द चिल्ड्रंस बुक्स छोटा है, उसमें इलस्ट्रेशंस होते हैं, उनके इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग्स होते हैं, और स्पेशली पिक्चर बुक्स फॉर छोटे बच्चे, द होल फन इज टू होल्ड इट इन योर हैंड. यू नो आई लाइक द आइडिया ऑफ ऑडियो बुक्स, क्योंकि उसमें आवाज़ से ड्रामा हो सकते हैं, उन पर म्यूज़िक इफेक्ट्स डाल सकते हैं. लाइक आई हैव डन about 40 to 50 children's books in audio, not my books, किसी और के, जब मैंने मुझे कोई हायर करके किया था. They are all available in America on Amazon and Audible and all that. I don't think they're available here. They hired me here, but the books are being sold there, the audio books. That's what I discovered, because if you type my name in America, Amazon, 50 books come up. You type my name in India, Amazon, 3-4 ही आ रहा है, पता नहीं सब जगह पे नहीं होगा. So distribution, publishers decide on distribution. Which is more monetarily successful, I don't know.
ठीक है, थैंक यू.
Thank you so much.